Hey friends, and welcome to the Ode to Beautiful Morning video series. It's Friday. We made it through the week. It's November 2nd, I think. I'm still in Ohio, and I hope you are having a great day. Let's jump into the reading, Matthew 11:29. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart. So I love this verse just because it really communicates to us how Jesus is a team player and how he is by our side with us, helping us along. A yoke is not the yellow thing in an egg. It is a harness of sorts that workhorses or donkeys used to wear back in the old days. And it was when they were pulling a cart, this yoke would be across the shoulders of the animals, and it would allow them to, pull this heavy, cart as a team. And so they would literally shoulder the load together, and they would carry the burden as a duo instead of just a single. And isn't that just an incredible visual, to communicate that Jesus is right there when we are going through a trial, when we are struggling with something. We can just literally look to our side and he's going to be right there with us, helping us through it every step of the way. That's so encouraging. And the other thing about this verse is that he says he's meek and humble of heart. And those are really two very interesting word choices when describing Jesus, because meek is not always a very positive word. So I looked it up, and it actually really does describe Jesus to a T, because it says gentle, easily imposed on, submissive, obedient. And Jesus' entire life was in obedience to the Father. He humbled himself to become a lowly human who burps and farts and he's God, and he became a lowly human. And that's just so amazing. He obeyed his Father to the point of death on a cross, through the humiliation, the agony, the pain, the crucifixion. That was in obedience. He is obedient, and we need to follow that example. So, when we are faced with a cart to pull that just seems too much to bear, we've got a helper in Jesus, in an example who showed us that he was given the heaviest, most difficult cart of all to carry, and he carried it. And that is who we need to look to for our examples. And just one more quick thought. This verse and this visual really, it was very personal for me when I was inpatient for my eating disorder. I wouldn't have been able to get through it without knowing that Christ was by my side. There were so many hard days, times when I wanted to give up, and the only way that I got through it was because I had a partner next to me in the yoke who, when I was too weak to go on, he shouldered the load enough for the both of us, because that's who Jesus is. So today, as we head into the weekend, let's just remember that no matter what we are carrying, we're not in it alone. We have a helper, we have a friend, and I hope that is just some really powerful encouragement for you, because it is for me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.